What if I tell you a daughter was sentenced to life for poisoning her own mother, when no autopsy was ever performed? This is Crime Archives. Nebraska. Summer of 1927. 31-year-old Mona Wilson lived quietly on her parents' farm in rural Sheridan County. She was loyal, hardworking, and deeply devoted to her mother, Olive Loomis. She and her husband, Herman, stayed in a small house on the property while her parents lived nearby. On July 16th, Mona and her parents suddenly became ill. Her father sent her 22 miles into town to see Dr. Albert Malzahn. He prescribed milk of magnesia and calomel, a mercury-based drug already known to be dangerous. Mona filled the prescription and returned home with empty capsules to prepare the medicine. That night, her mother's condition worsened. By morning, Olive Loomis was dead. Without performing an autopsy, without laboratory testing, the doctor declared strychnine poisoning. Then came the shock. A half-empty bottle of strychnine was found inside Mona's dresser drawer, beside the empty capsules she had purchased. Mona insisted she had never placed it there. The full bottle had originally been kept in her parents' china cabinet for poisoning squirrels years earlier. But suspicion locked onto her. Her father openly blamed Herman, the son-in-law he despised. Police arrested both Mona and her husband, even though Herman had been working in another part of the county. Then investigators told Mona something devastating. They claimed her husband had told enough to send him to the electric chair. Terrified for him, naive and trusting, Mona signed a confession to protect her husband. She was sentenced to 30 years. That conviction was overturned, but at her second trial, the jury sentenced her to life in prison. Still, no autopsy was ever performed. No scientific proof ever confirmed strychnine as the cause of death. Olive may have died from the mercury-based medication instead. Meanwhile, Mona's father, who accused his son-in-law immediately, was never investigated. Within a year, he married a woman nearly 40 years younger than himself. Mona spent 10 years behind bars, maintaining her innocence. In 1937, after serving a decade for her mother's death, she was finally paroled. Prison officials described her as trusted and dependable. Even some who reviewed the case said they never believed she was guilty. Did a coerced confession steal 10 years of her life? Was crucial evidence ignored from the very beginning? And did the real truth die the moment no autopsy was done? This is Crime Archives, where justice is questioned and forgotten cases are reopened. Subscribe.